Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here. I hope while you're here, you'll join Nene's Glam Squad. Go down below, hit that subscribe button. Turn the notification bell up. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. Give the video a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It helps out my channel, lets YouTube know you enjoy seeing my content, and leave a comment. Let me know that you stopped by. Say hi. Let me know what you're up to today. I would love to hear from you. Today is Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every Wednesday with my girl Kat. We've been doing this forever and a day. I love her to death. She is a great friend, and I can't believe that she still wants to do these with me every week. You know, it's really amazing. And hi, Kat. I hope you had a good week. I can't wait to see your video and see what you've been up to. I love you so much. So, today, we are going to use my Limoncello palette that I got in my PR box. If you want to see what we're going to do with this palette, then stick around. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you being here. So, Limoncello is the palette we are going to use today. Let's take this plastic piece off. Let's turn it that way so I can keep the mirror down. This is what it looks like. Pretty colors, huh? Not quite sure what I'm going to do, but we're going to figure it out. For my base, I used my ink lasting foundation that I got from Avon. I used my Avon concealer. I used my CoverGirl Clean Professional setting powder. I used my Rimmel Sun Shimmer bronzer. I like it. I really like it. And then I used my Pacifica blush that I am still trying to pan. And it's just not happening. What else did I do? I used my brow palette for my brows that Flawed and Fabulous sent me, Stacy. I also have these 3 shadow sticks right here that I got in my PR box as well. I'm not sure. I might incorporate this in somehow. Uh-oh. I think I messed that one up. It's super soft. I think I can still use it though. It just got squished up a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I rolled it up too much and it hit the top, so it got smushed a little bit. All right, let's get into this. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild concealer just to prep my lids. It's my Friday, it's my Friday. Elf Flawless Concealer Brush. I have a box in my living room of Elf, in an Elf order, that I've had for I don't even know how long, 3 or 4 weeks now, and I still have not opened it. And I'm pretty sure I ordered a Flawless Concealer Brush. So I really need to get into that box. I should film it this weekend for sure. I went and saw my dad last week. Me, my sister, my niece, and my son. We drove over to Spokane to go visit him. And it was a really good visit. We went over there on Monday and came back on Thursday. So it wasn't a very long visit. And usually when I go over there, I really like to go for at least a week. You know, and usually me and my son, while we're over there, we go to Silverwood. When I was married is when we started going over to Spokane. The first year we had gone over there, we just had a hotel because my dad wasn't living over there at the time. And we got a hotel, which actually the hotel, there was like this package thing that you could get. I'm just going to start using the colors and I'll put up in the screen what I'm using. The hotels over there, because they're so close to Silverwood, they have like packages that you can get, like when you get the room, and then you can get like 2 park tickets or whatever. So we kind of got that. And then my dad moved over there. So we just started staying with him every time that we went over there to go to Silverwood, because my dad's literally only like 40 minutes from the park in Idaho. And Idaho's amazing. We went to Lake Coeur d'Alene once. But my dad's doing really well. He's still dealing with the side effects from the radiation. He has no taste buds and a really dry mouth. And he says it makes it hard for him to, you know, swallow and sleep because everything's so dry. You know what I mean? Can you imagine not having any saliva in your mouth and trying to swallow, trying to talk, trying to breathe? Everything would probably be hard. And then no taste buds. Like when you're eating something, you look at something and you know that it's so good and you can't freaking taste it. That would be like so hard, you know what I mean? And then we talked a little bit about the results from his PET scan. And I guess there is still something there, but it's not measurable or something, I think is what the term that they used. It's not measurable. So there is still something there, but hopefully it's, you know, doesn't come back, because my dad said if it comes back, he's not going to do radiation again. It makes me sad though. You know, I want him to want to fight, but I can't even begin to understand exactly everything that he's going through. I was trying to get this the same as this, and it just isn't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But, you know, I get it. If you could all, you know, send some prayers this way that, you know, the cancer, you know, stays away and doesn't, you know, come back. Because I don't want him to have to suffer through the radiation again, but I do want him to want to do it. And right now he doesn't want to do it. And I'm hoping that he's going to heal a little bit and that his taste buds are going to freaking come back, so it's not so miserable. Okay, so that was my E5 bling brush from the Bring On the Bling collection. And we're going to get into this e.l.f. blending brush right here to do the crease. We'll see if this works. I might have to use that first color to kind of blend together. But anyways, it was a good trip. It was a really good trip. We had a great visit. I just wish that we could have stayed like just a little bit longer. Just a couple more days would have been really nice. But I'm hoping that I can go in August for my dad's birthday. And then my sister had this really great idea, because my dad wears a baseball hat when he works. And she took a couple pictures of his work van that has his like logo on the side and everything. And so she wants to order a baseball hat with his logo on it, because he doesn't have one. And that would be the only company hat around. I thought it was a really great idea for a Father's Day present. She was just looking for a company that can do it, because the one that she had found, you have to order like 12. Which I guess we could, depending on how much it is. We could order 12 and then just keep them for like Christmas presents or something. You know what I mean? Like send them to family. We could send one to my Aunt Donna, like all of his brothers and his sister, we could send one to so that they could have it, which would be like super cool. How are we looking, guys? I don't know if this is like giving me what I want here, but we're still trying. We're still trying. We did a shopping day. We went to TJ Maxx, Burlington, and we went to the mall. And when we went to the mall, well, my dad was at work, so I was with my stepmom, and my stepsister was in school. So, but but me and my sister and my stepmom and my niece went like on a shopping day because my son had school too, so he was at the house. We went to Annie Ann's Pretzels and got some pretzels. I did get a couple foundations from TJ Maxx. I got this MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It's a little light, but I can make it work. But it smells super weird, you guys. Like, I don't think any of the foundations that I have here smell like this. It's just weird. And then I got this Physicians Formula. And it's the same thing, you guys. Like, it smells really like chemical. I don't know. It just, I don't know. I like my other they both work okay. I've used them both a couple times and they're not bad. They're both maybe a smidge light for me, but I can make them work. They just both smell really, really bad. And I don't know if it's supposed to, or maybe it's, I don't think the expiration was, I looked at the expiration on both of them and they're both not expired. So maybe it's just the smell. I can't see it right now because I don't have my glasses on. Do any of you guys have that foundation? Either of those foundations? And do they smell like that? Do they smell really bad? Let me know so that I know maybe I shouldn't use them again. But my skin also hasn't broken out, so I don't know. I don't know. You let me know. Is it supposed to smell like that? Now, let me see. Which one of these shadow sticks do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this. I can't read the color, you guys. Cool Breeze. This one's Cool Breeze. And it's a shadow stick. So, from Colourpop. That I got in my PR box, which I already said that, didn't I? I'm going to put this on the lid. And then I'm going to put another color over it. We also went to eat our last night there. My dad wanted to go out to dinner. So we went out to dinner. And we went to Denny's. I know. It's not like a fancy restaurant or anything like that. But I don't mind Denny's. I kind of guess it depends on which one you go to. Like, there's one here that I wouldn't go to. Just because it's, I don't know. It's just kind of a shady Denny's. You know what I mean? Kind of back in a weird spot where a lot of people off the freeway traveling would go. So it's like, I don't know if that has an effect on how a restaurant is sometimes. I could be way off. I'm going to use this brush and just kind of tap this down a little bit. I was a little messy with that, I think, you guys. We're going to see if this is going to work, though. Now I'm going to go into one of these other colors. I will pop it up in here and put it on my lid and see how this turns out. Wow. That's actually kind of pretty. I forgot to show you guys, too. I pressed it down. I think it looks good. You can't even barely tell that it came like a little messed up. So you can totally, even if something comes a little broken. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been like everywhere. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. So it wasn't too hard to fix. And I keep jumping around. You know, I'm talking about my dad, and then I'm talking about this, and I just can't stay on one subject. I hope you guys don't mind. That's how my head works. Like, you know, my son gets irritated with me about it all the time. Because, you know, he'll say something to me. He'll be talking about a subject. And something that he says makes me think of something else. So then I don't want to forget what I was thinking. So I just start talking about what popped into my head. And he's like, what does that have to do with anything? And I'm like, it just popped in my head. So I had to say it because I don't want to forget. And it's like, I'm not trying to cut people off and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, you know, it happens. I just can't help it. It's something that I need to work on, I'm sure, cutting people off. But again, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose to be rude or something like that. It's just when something pops into my head, I got to talk about it so I don't forget. Because it might be important to me, and then I'll forget, and then later on I remember it, and then I'm like, dang it, I forgot to tell them. And then I get irritated, and I don't want to be irritated. All right, I'm going to go off, and I'm going to finish the rest of this look because I got to finish getting ready for work, and I'm not sure what I want to do, but I think it's pretty. I really like that yellow. And this one looks better than this one. This one looks darker than this one as well. I gotta fix that up, but I'll be back when I'm all done. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. And the makeup is done, except for my highlighter. I got this new Ofra highlighter in my PR box. So we're gonna do that together forever. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm just gonna put a little bit up here. Oh, wow. A little bit turns into a lot, you guys. How's it looking? I'm gonna put a little bit on the nose, even though I'm gonna be wearing a mask. So it really doesn't matter. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. What do you think? Pretty, huh? All right, so for my finished eye look, I just gotta tap this down a little bit. I used my e.l.f. mascara primer and mascara. I wish it was black, but it's white. And the Laura Geller is a black mascara primer, so you can use it as a primer or just as a mascara. And I really like that about that mascara because it's like a all-in-one use. I used my KVD Cake Pencil for my upper waterline. I used my Beauty Creations, what color is this? Aquamarine for the waterline. I like it. And then for the lower lash line, I used this brown and this lighter tan brown color. I put the darker one on with like an angled, let me get it, an angled like brow brush, and I just tapped it on, and then I used the lighter color to kind of blend it out, and then I used this and put a little bit more and then kind of blended it out a little more. I also put a little bit of the darker brown up here on the top. I think it looks good. I really like this palette. It's super pretty, but I love Colourpop no matter what. So I've never had an issue with anything, any of their products. The only thing that I have a problem with is that I can't make both eyes look exactly the same, because even looking in the mirror right now, this right here looks darker than this. And I guess it could be the lighting a little bit, which I really wish that I could just bring my bathroom lights and put them up here. Like maybe there's a way to get some sort of track lighting in here to make it like how it looks in the bathroom, because in the bathroom, like, everything looks so good, you know what I mean? And it's the lighting, and I can see it better, if that makes sense. I used my AOA Studio Wander lip liner. What shade is this? Vintage, for my lip liner. And then I use this Coral Claire lipstick, and this is from Laura Mercier, and it's a really pretty coral color. I love it. So I put that on, and then I use this Kiko Milano gloss to put over it. I think it looks pretty. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And I had totally missed this when I did my PR unboxing, but it's magnetic, which is amazing, because if you put it in your purse, it's not gonna, you know, come open and your lipstick gets all over the place and it's a mess. So anyways, guys, that's my look for today. Let me know what you think. I kind of like the yellows. I really do. The yellows and the browns, they're really pretty together. What about the shadow stick? I feel like I just need to play with them a little more, but I do like using the shadow stick and then putting the eyeshadow over it. I think it has the same effect as a primer does. like the colored primers. I think it has the same effect, in my opinion. But I'm not a professional, so don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I gotta get to work, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this look. I love you, Kat. Thank you again for doing another Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I can't wait to watch a video, and I will see you again next week. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day you guys are watching this. I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.